And so we continue the Cinderella story of Tam from the graphic novel, The Magic Fish. On these pages, we just see her following the bird, meeting the merchant, and getting to know him. But somebody's watching. Joy is a precious thing, and precious things are few. So we learn to hold on to them. We keep them close. You must be mistaken. She could not have been there last night. I would like to see her just the same. And sometimes those precious things find their way back to us. And they lived happily ever after, right? I read a story just like this with Tien lately. It always ends that way. So you forgot? There's more? There's always more. On the anniversary of her father's death, Tam returned to her family's home to pay her respects. Tam did not notice her stepmother behind her, a golden knife in her grip. She did not notice her stepmother raise the knife in her fist, and she hardly noticed when the golden knife tore through her still beating heart. They buried her among the roots of an old camphor tree. No mother, no father, and no fish to comfort her bones. And here we've got a little bit of a break. And back to the story. Of course, the merchant came looking for his wife. I don't believe she's been here lately, son-in-law. Thank you, kind mother. I will search elsewhere. Goodbye. When the merchant had gone, the camphor tree whispered, Murder. Murder. Daughter, if you love me, you will cut down this tree at once. Murder. Murder. Yes, mother. Murder. Murder. Daughter, if you love me, you will catch that bird. Murder. Yes, mother. Murder. Murder. Give it here. Murder. It is done. We are rid of her forever. So what happens next? What happens after death 3 times over? One night, the merchant has a strange dream. He dreamed of a magnificent tree. And when he awoke, it was as though she never left. And do you remember the rest? No, I don't. My Vietnamese is weakening. Every day, I'm changing. I'm going to skip a little bit. Well, if you don't know the ending, then I'll have to take us there. On the anniversary of her mother's death, Tam returned once again to pay respects. Hello, stepmother. She mocks me, lighting incense for herself. How does she remain so beautiful? Don't you know? Tell me. Every night, she bathes in a vat of boiling salted sesame oil. Her old skin sloughs right off, and she is left with fresh new skin. Isn't that something? The stepsister did as the bird instructed. She did not re-emerge. The birds collected her remains in a jar. It smelled delicious. Unbury the bones, unbury the bones, unbury the bones. Psst, leave me alone. Tell us, did you love your daughter? Tell us, was she good? You little demons! Tell us, was she delicious? When the stepmother realized what she'd done, she dropped dead in shock. The memory of her cruel stepmother and stepsister faded away, and Tam lived happily ever after for the rest of her days.